Good evening everyone, welcome to North and South. And it looks like we've got a good turnout today. As we can see, 86 and 89, the Confederate States Army and the Union. You can see the 17th Michigan getting involved already, as we're going to turn that volume down a little bit and turn our volume up just a smidgen. Now, this, oh my goodness! Look at, oh heavens! This is a pyramid and a half, look at this! Well, it looks like a pyramid to start with, but this is the Confederate State Army making their way down these steps very carefully to say, oh no, Chatters, Recruit Chatters is dead, so is Moose, the battle moose, the moose of war is no more. And so these guys have got to come down from this very high location, not easy as you can see, is Adelon. And oh my goodness, look at this respawn. Heavens above. Nice little camper, oh dear. Who just crashed his horse? As Bellyfort's dead already. And you can see here. Apparently this is just a test map. And oh crap. And so we're back. Sorry about that guys. A slight technical problem that sometimes happens on this particular game. It is DirectX 7 so it's quite old. Oh dear. Down goes poor old Corporal Lucas. As you can see all of these guys coming down from this very high hill. Apparently this is a test map, so that particular graphical glitch that I got is something that used to happen if I was running SLI, and I'm not running SLI at the moment. There's no point for this particular game, so I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, oh dear, down goes Hinkle. Hinkle is no more. The battle bush is finished off. As now we're looking at Swift Wisp, and we look over to the side here. You can see some of the Confederate State Army getting into a little bit of a battle with the enemy. And Confederate State out here. There's Tubington from the 32nd Massachusetts, and yeah, this is a test map, so needless to say it's rather interesting. You can see this particular location as Noodles gets murdered horribly. Let's see this cannon position, howitzers and parrots in place. Charge! So, check what appears to be the church, yes. A very windowless church, but a church nevertheless. And so you can see from these defences here, these guys got plenty of solid defences from which they can fire back at the enemy. And you've got some guys who actually move up onto one side and seeing if they can attack from another location. Now, down goes Adelon. And this is the trouble. They can't really move from there as Cherubeo is taking cover. Let's look up the top and see what is occurring up here. Oh, hello. Recruit McCrum. And yeah, this massacre is this map is a massacre for the Confederate States because they are being channeled down a single location. If they had somewhere else to move from, then maybe, we'll see. Confederate State have 2 people left. And there we go. So pretty much all over. And the rounds and the turns are going to be, or the teams are going to be swapped around, and then we'll go on to a new one. And so we reset and alive. Hello. We are back. Yay. So, let's get an idea of where the Union spawn. You can see the Union spawning over here by what appears to be the town hall, I would say, near the artillery plaza. And there's Panda P getting into position. And look at that. The Confederate State forces streaming out, trying to get into a defensive position. The horses charging down, going really quickly, trying to get that advantage, trying to get a good position for them. Who's this? There's John Price. over on the far left flank. You can see as Rockefeller gets taken down by Fredo. Ouch, as Schnitzel, Wiener Schnitzel behind him gets taken down from 32nd Massachusetts. So apparently, yeah, this attacking for a battle of Big Boy Hill. As down goes Minty. As these guys moving up. This is a problem they're going to have. Pushing against a well dug in force. Oh, look at this. Isn't this horrible? Fire coming in as Union forces being taken down. Who's going in through the front? Corporal Haldane from the 32nd Massachusetts, dodging out of the way of them bullets. And this is an absolute brutal massacre. Oh, look at Haldane stabbing as he goes. Not paying attention. Down goes Bumblebonts. Haldane also going for more. Look at this. He's going bananas. Fantastic stuff occurring. And now you can see the Confederate state charging this defensive position. Recruit J looking for an opportunity to shoot somebody in the face. Hottle goes down horribly. And more murdering continuing in the main defensive area. Sergeant Mac also going down. Donny. Poor Donny is no more. There's Corporal Dominic. There's Hinkle with a fine beard. Hello, Hinkle. Fine beardiness from Hinkle today. Obviously dressed as the president. So he is in the process of retreat. Oh, and the apples are out. He's going for the apple kill. Can he get it? Oh, no, he didn't. Diddles, Diddles. Oh, Captain Diddles, no less. There's a Captain Diddles in here now. PFC Captain Diddles. Oh, look, is he going to get appled? Is he going to get appled by Hinkle? That was so close. Hinkle nearly coming in with the apple kill. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh, miss. Another miss. Another miss. Come on, Hinkle. Oh, and Hinkle goes down. Diddles, he got diddled. Oh, dear. Splash one, Hinkle. And Diddles the heretic. Oh, dear. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic stuff. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh dear, Smithy's dead. I hear drumming. Who's drumming? Private Bats, of course, Private Bats. As you can see now, same size. They've changed the map after this round. As this map is slightly ridiculous, but still fun. Test map. They wanted to test a few things. Always good. Let's see. More murdering occurring. Down goes Barbaneth as well. OMG Potatoes versus Barbaneth. Oh, finally the last man is killed. And we move on to the next round. And another map. And so we return after a map change. Hello, back to normal line battle. As you can see from the Confederate state spawn, along with a little bit of random horse assassination. Eye of the Tiger there, failing to assassinate a horse. Look at this, Major Hugo moving out with the 32nd Massachusetts in tow. Guru Dennis trailing behind. There's Rockefeller, of course, with that fine moustache. Ray Allen. Sergeant John Price. Staff Captain Hadley, of course. Fine mustachios. So, those guys getting themselves sorted out. What's going on here? Corporal Tokio, or Tokio. Who's this? The 28th Massachusetts. Moving out. Tom Benbow. Along with... It's 5 Major Diddles! All hail Diddles. And it seems that 5 Major Diddles will be assisting with the artillery, so he is 5 Major Artillery Diddles. Or maybe he's high explosive diddles. It's hard to say. And as you can see, we have a heretic on the other side, Captain Diddles. So, we shall see. As there is Wolfers. And Murdoch Crawford from the 3rd US, and they're moving out. Who's this fellow? That's probably John Price, it was. Now, look at this. River crossing here. Opportunity for them to step across these stones. Plenty of good cover on the other side. But we'll have to wait and see. Because we need to have a sniff around and find out where the Union is. Ah, Mr. Beaver from the 3rd US watching his teammates go by as they defend this lovely barn. Private Damon outside. And here, oh heavens above! Bellyfort dead already! Crapping, Noah. That didn't go well for them, did it? Look at that. The late departed Diddles. Sorry, Bellyfort, I should say. I'm so used to saying Diddles. We over-diddled. You can't over-diddle. It's just never possible. As here is the 32nd Massachusetts now defending behind this particular location. As recruit Temzula gets taken down. No, recruit Chadders from the 2nd RI is dead. Poor Chadders. And you can see Smithy getting involved from the Rhode Islanders. There, of course, is their commanding officer, the fine gentleman, Mr. Barbenuth. And also Corporal Basic at the end there. As Gurk Slit. And Claudius Rex, another private, a new guy. Fantastic. Always great to see more members of the Rhode Islanders. And you can see the fire coming in. Oh, heavens. Look at that. Absolutely brutal fire going on. Look at this. Absolutely brutal. And here's Swift Wisp trying to get away from this battle that's going on in the middle of the cornfields. Who's this man? Oh, a team kill almost. Yeah, that was a team kill. Master of Arts taking down Herr Alwa. And Ipoa goes down. Master of Arts with a fine kill. And let's just see. The flag. Looks like it's being defended by Courty from the 7th New Jersey, trying to defend himself. As Private Benjamin Letts gets murdered. And let's see if we can find out what's going on as now the Confederate States decide to pull back to this defensive position. Oh heavens, John Price with 4 kills on a row. Fantastic stuff coming in. And who's that man who just got taken down? There goes John Price, murdered brutally. And there is Captain Dominic of the 10th New York. You can see them getting involved. A fine bash to the back of the head for George Hamilton. And Yoshi killing Andrew King. Superstars being taken down. Noodles is no more. Lenny Goldberg trying to get involved with a little bit of swordsmanship. As we can watch. Correction. We watch the Dutchian getting murdered. While his teammates take cover on the riverside. A Civilized Bear. What a fine name from 32nd Massachusetts. Manages to get shot. And Hadley taking down Panda P. So, let's have a look at the numbers. 45-42. It's all pretty... It always tends to be pretty even in these North and South battles. That's for sure. Oh, horse assassination is occurring, ladies and gentlemen. There's Captain Christian Roth. Oh, knocked across the back there. His teammate gets murdered right in front of him. And Recruit Monotone has just been killed. Oh, down goes Wrath. Sliced across the back as McSwissy doing plenty of damage. First Sergeant Finn looking to try and aim his cannon with something that you can't really aim a cannon with. And over here, 1st Connecticut Corporal Demon looks to be defending himself. Recruit back cannon. It's always great to see recruits on these regiments. Ow! Horace Porter. Shot. And here is Private Williams. Moving up. Looks like the General Murdoch Crawford, or Colonel Murdoch Crawford, has been finished off. And look at that. Private Williams coming in and grabbing from the Rogan sharpshooters, grabbing that Confederate flag as Cuckoo or Coulty gets taken out. And here's Private Batts, still with his drumstick in his hand. This is dedication. And now we watch as Batts is murdered. Shot down. Jesse Williams killed by Jordan. Jordan taking cover. And so, we look around the corner and we check our numbers, 30 and 34. Major Hugo, oh look at that, the Rogan sharpshooters claiming quite a few of the 28th and the 32nd Massachusetts. Let's see. As we're looking at Private Winters. And they look to be trying to sort of recover their numbers and sort of regroup a little bit. Who's this? Smoker Wolf. Picking up what appears to be probably a pistol. Nope. Ah, Bumblebonts. Who, unfortunately, this will be a while before we see the... Oh no, Diddles is down! Diddles down! Diddles down! Bumblebonts, we won't see him for a little while because he's moving house. And unfortunately, his... Oh, crikey. Down goes Recruit Deckard. So he's going to obviously be trying to get a new connection so that he can rejoin us. There's Staff Colonel Philippas. Oh, what's this? Horace Johnson coming out to play. And another man also. Jack Higgins with a fine stab into Corporal Basic from Rhode Island. And it looks like the horse has been taken down. It has. Down goes Pilo. Pilo Fasses no more. Look at this. Jack Higgins with a turning stab onto T. Dunker. T. Dunker is no more. So now he's in trouble. Jack Higgins trying to defend himself from multiple enemies. Oh, stabbing, killing Captain Jameson. And finally taken down by Captain Dominic from the 10th New York. And Boole is finished off as well. So Jack Higgins killing spree. Lovely stuff. Ah, Smithy carrying the flag. Let's see if we can find out what else is going on. So there doesn't appear to be many remaining. Confederate State have 10. And let's see. As we move over to here, and we look to see what appears to be some more Union. There's Ludulus, and some Union cavalry as well. And this is going to be a problem for them. Sir Sarius. So let's see. As now the Union cavalry is getting involved. Out comes the pistols. There's McSwissy, First Lieutenant of the 3rd New Jersey. And now we watch them as they sneak around, looking for potential victims. So as you can see. Oh, Swift Wisp, hello. This could be a problem. This is Swift Wisp hiding. And he sees the enemy. Yep. Oh, fine shot into Private Yoshi from Broome 2. Lovely shot indeed. Wolfers now trying to defend himself. And barged to the floor very quickly. And now this is going to be a problem for the Confederate State Army trying to defend themselves. Down goes Purple Cow. Barged to the floor and killed by McSwissy. And there we go. Looks like one of them's down. Slice going in and he manages to block it. It's Private Si. Private Si, and down goes Wolfus as well. Sliced across the back. And finally finished off is Broom 2. And we shall move on to the next round. And so we return after that turn, or the next round I should say, onto the next round as we fly towards one of the camps. There we go, look at them, Private Destiny. Oh, that'll be Bats, of course. Who else would it be? And what I love about this game is that every single person, every single player you see here is a person sitting at the end of his computer playing Mountain Blade North and South. Oh, Dango Zango, blimey, shot himself in the testicles again. And Horace Porter also dying. Who's this at the back? Black Lake. And it looks like they're requesting a reset because they've lost a couple of their team members. As Yoshi has been killed out there in the field by Abraham Puddle. What a fantastic name. As here, the 1st New Jersey Staff Adjutant. Let's see if we can look around. Vinnie Coates 4 of 10th New York. And let's see the fly past the Union Cavalry. And we're looking at the Confederate States, who look to be pulling back. They can see the Union coming. They're pulling back to the safety of this location. Gives them a lot more cover. As Private Si is finished off. And I apologise if I sound a little hoarse. Obviously it's because of the cold and all the coughing and all the rest of that stuff. As now you can see, it looks like a stand-up line here from the Confederate state. All seeing, so to speak. All with their battle cries and moving back into a position of cover as the Union forces start to push. There's Fredo from the 72nd with Frederick right in behind him. And this is why the Confederate States are running, and they're going to have to try and cross the river. They're going to move over, and who is this man who is avoiding it? Swift Wisp, dodging left and right, dodging like a pro. Swift Wisp trying to get across the river as quickly as possible as their Staff Captain Hadley minus Hoss. Out comes the pistol, kills Malcolm Lind, and decides to cheese it, understandably so. So, these guys trying to defend themselves from this attack. The Union forces now moving in, Abraham Puddle being murdered. And let's see, I wonder if we can find out where Hinkle is. There's Major Dagon. That face, of course, you can't forget. Eye of the Tiger is in there as well. Sergeant Matt. Pol Pot loading. Private J. I do love that, the way they stand there with their sword at the side and hold their belt. Oh, look at this. Cannoneer Diddles. Fantastic. The multi-talented Diddles, of course, goes without saying. So, oh, goodness me. Here come the Confederate State Cavalry moving back. As soon we shall hear the fire of the high explosive Diddles. Buster Kilrain. And here are the Rhode Islanders. And Donnie happens to be sitting on a large prick. So nothing new there for Donnie. As we're looking at Hottle holding the flag, of course, as usual for the Rhode Islanders. And here is Norwegian making his way across. Looks like they're fording the river. There's Jeppen and Basic. So there we go. Looks like they're making a rush across in their fine sailory trousers. There's Momchillo. And up ahead will, of course, be the leader, Colonel Barbenath. As Strategos gets shot out in the field there. And Awkward being killed by Panda P. As Major Hugo returns towards the barn. And a terrible joke in chat. Ow! Looks like Staff Adjutant Red has just killed Lionel Watson. So a bit of staff fighting going on there. And now you can see here some of these forces from the Rogue and Sharpshooters are having a few problems. They are losing their team, or losing their members. There's Paradox in there as well. And Private Williams. And more fire coming in, taking down Wiener Schnitzel and Civilized Bear. Both recruits from the 32nd Massachusetts. Cherubale. And a little bit of horse assassination going around the back of the barn. Let's see who's in here defending. Look at this, standing up in between all the sheafs of hay and wheat. Sorry, it's wheat, isn't it? Sheafs of wheat. Bundles of hay. As Major Hugo gets killed out in the field. And the 32nd Massachusetts continue to defend the Barn of Death. John Price takes a bullet. Oh, that's nasty for John. He's going to be in problems as Guru Dennis takes a bullet as well. He gets taken down. And let's see who these are. It's John Apollo from the 72nd. Joshua Harper also getting involved. You can see they've lost a guy right in front. And they're continuing to push this point as best they can. And out come the defenders of the barn, looking for trouble. The 3rd US with Eugene Beaver. Don't mess with the Beaver, moving up. And Captain Haldane moving in as well. Now let's see. Cherubale moving back as now they're being pushed a bit hard. And they're leaving the flag. Oh heavens, that's not going to go down well. And as you can see, dead horse as they're making their way out. As there's Rye 1459. And now back camp is taken down. And these guys, Paradox and Co, moving back to this location. Looking around for teammates. As Private Solar is trying to defend himself. And reload his rifle. And it doesn't do him any good. And there goes Barbaneth. Ladies and gentlemen, Bellyfort has been disciplined. Oh dear. Fantastic stuff. When doesn't Bellyfort get disciplined? Dear oh dear, silly Belly. Tim Zula, recruit of the 2nd RI, following his commanding officer. Look at that. Oh, synchronized jumping. Fantastic stuff. And so Barbaneth continues with the other members of the Rhode Islanders, Corporal Basic and Swedish Mercenary on the far end. And Girk, of course. So these guys doing a good job. Obviously, Bellyfort not doing such a great job today. As you can see, he's been unceremoniously shot in the head. Probably deserved it, as Noodles and Flexed Pig get killed. And you're hearing cannonballs bouncing around all over the place. Let's see, where is that? Oh my goodness, cavalry everywhere. Huge cav battle between the Union forces. Down goes one of the horses. Oh, fine killing to George Hamilton, and a slice and a stab from McSwissy. Fantastic. And a quick barge. He gets on. Grand Theft Horsey. Fantastic stuff going on there from Swissy. So we're following McSwissy as he's approaching or trying to kill one of the enemy. Bullet misses him. Nearly runs over one of his teammates. Goes for a swing. And McSwissy remains alive. Only just. As John Price and Corporal Lucursed gets taken down. Oh, a blocked sabre swing from McSwissy there. And let's just see what's going on with the rest of the cavalry. As Moore continues, as Christian Rath gets sliced, as the cavalry continue to circle on the inevitable cavalry dozy-do as Ritter gets taken out by Adelon. Look at this. Chase him, run him down. And here is Adam Scott. Running. Well, not so much running as he is galloping. Trying to get away as best he can. And it looks like they've decided to stop. Going for a pistol shot, maybe a lucky pistol shot. No, Adam Scott has escaped. And so, the cavalry returns. Andrew King. Now, still having problems with PFC Cherubale. So this battle is going to continue for a while. Here's Kier. And down he goes. Andrew King is finished off. So, let's see. There's the 1st New Jersey. Looks like they're defending their camp. 36 and 34. Wow. That's got to be Bats. Of course it's Bats. Who else would it be? Fine drumming work from Mr. Bats. And some absolutely awful jokes. Awful jokes in chat. As Staff Hadley gets taken down. Who's this? Tokyo? And Major Dagon, look at that. Holding that flag. Doesn't he look fantastic? As I need to readjust my mouse pad. As it's travelling somewhat. Travel. So, this is where they decided to put the artillery. On this open area against the enemy. Now, here is Seagurk and Boole and Mogulwolf taking pot shots at the enemy. These guys in the field. Oh dear. Not looking good for them. There's Chatters. Recruit Chatters. Doesn't he look fine? A fine gentleman. That's Corporal Basic and Barbaneth. And they're trying to push. Oh, nasty. OMG Potatoes just took a load of shrapnel to the face as they're pushing up. And now you can see here they're moving up to support as Hinkle gets taken down. Hinkle is no more. Down goes the President. Oh, fine shot into Brigadier General Cooper. Jameson finishes him off. And now, ouch, down goes Barbaneth. Killed by Adelon. This is going to be a problem. As Gerkslit also finished off as well. And Jameson, you bastard. Fantastic. Oh, what's going on here? Who's this man? It's Private Cersarius. Going up against the might that is Corporal Basic. Fear the... Okay, maybe not so mighty anymore. As here comes the reinforcements. And there, ladies and gentlemen, goes the Rhode Islanders. Understandably so. And the 3rd US as well. So the 3rd US getting involved, trying to support. And also you can see the Massachusetts getting involved. And the Michigan. And there's Tim Zula deciding to cheese it on the way back. Down goes Recruit Chatters. Poor Chatters. There's Recruit Apollon here from the 7th New Jersey chasing down the remaining members of the Confederate state. There's John von Walsum, Jesse Williams, Purple Cow. Oh, we haven't seen Purple Cow for a while. Still that fine moustache. And John Doe pauses to reload. This could be a mistake. Is he going to be able to get it? Oh, he gets his sword out. Sergeant, and his enemy's distracted. A fine block there as Wolfus gets taken down. And yes, the rebels are on the run as Jeppen gets murdered. And Apollon and John Doe finally lies on the floor dead. So, Sergeant Bull now moving onwards. Purple Cow finished off. Jesse Williams fighting for his life. Oh, fine attempt at a quick slice there. And down goes Boole. And down goes Jesse Williams. Reforming, regrouping. And for once, oh, look at this. Diddles. There's Pol Pot. There's O'Shea. Buster Kilrain. First Sergeant Matt. And Eye of the Tiger. So we wonder. How many remain? 5 Major Diddles are still alive. So there's Pol Pot and there's O'Shea. So we wonder where the Diddles is. What is the Diddles up to? The Diddles... Oh! There we go. Here we go. It's time for some diddlements. He's waiting. He's in a target-rich environment. Come on, Diddles. Make a decision. Oh, Diddles. Oh, yes indeed. Poor Diddles. This is not going to be bad. This is not going to be good. Not going to be good for Diddles. Diddles are being attacked from all directions. Diddles defending. And down goes Diddles. Unlucky for poor Diddles. Poor Diddles. Diddles got diddled. Listen to that lovely sound. Cannon. Oh, fantastic. There's Buster Kilrain. And Private O'Shea are waiting. Oh God, what's going on with Tokyo? Oh my God, that's the fastest running I've ever seen. Don't know what's going on with the poor lad. And he's still got ammo in his hand. And he's now running backwards. The hell? The hell is going on with this person? Oh my goodness. And Brigadier General Price slays him. The high-speed Tokyo is down. Oh dear. It's brilliant. Major Dagon now looking to defend himself against the hordes. The last stand of Dagon. Or possibly maybe the last sit down. We'll have to wait and see. And down goes Chiller. Out comes the sword as Dagon looks to defend himself. Oh, look at that. Dagon doing a great job. Oh, someone's being attacked with an artillery baton. There's Private Winters gets murdered. And down goes Jer Hunter and Pol Pot. Dagon with another kill. Oh, heavens. Dagon doing fantastically here. Gets blocked. Defending himself. Fine blocking. Oh, gets hit once. This could be a problem and finally murdered. Last man standing. And we move on to the next round. Oh, lag. And so we return after a map change and we are back with the next round. We check the Union Army camp. Well, not really a camp really, is it? There's no tents, there's hardly any fires to sort of keep yourself warm with. And now, who's moving out here? This is... Ah, there's Bellyfort. And so that will be the Rhode Islanders moving out. And the Dutchian mercenary. Come on. Up to Daisy. There we go. Over the top. And there's Gurk as well. So there's the Rhode Islanders moving out. we move down the main street to find out what these guys are up to. Who are these fine fellows? Called Sergeant Major Eugene Beaver of the 3rd US. As we follow them down this main road with the flag flying high over the wooden bridge. Who's at the front? There, the 32nd Massachusetts, Major Hugo. Fantastic. And that's probably Bats. No, it's Johnny Reb. Wow, fantastic. Always good to see musicians. Oh, God, it's kicking off, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Awkward goes down immediately. There's Bats on the other side. And now you can see here the Confederate state. Oh, heavens. PFC Hager that's taken down. And people are declaring love for Hinkle. As indeed they should. Oh, look out. Here comes some more around the top. As Lepedusa gets taken down. Haldane, now these guys looking for an opportunity to go round Jack Higgins. And the trouble is everyone's looking for an opportunity to get round the corner. And they've got to be careful. As you can see. Corporal Templar. As Master of Arts is finished off. And Staff Captain Hadley going down as well as Apollon also dying horribly in the field. There's the late departed Hadley. Poor old Hadley. So now you can see the Union forces using the cover of this particular area here. The 3rd US, Jesse Williams and team. You can see Private Minty. Oh heavens, look at that. Artillery shot landing there as well. As Nathan Jones gets murdered, and here is the 10th New York moving out. And they're looking to try and push round, but though it looks like the Union forces are attacking, the 3rd US are going ham. Look at this. 3rd US, Colonel Murdoch Crawford pushing in, going up against. Oh, fantastic. Look at this. Private Bats reloading his gun while drumming. That's skills, ladies and gentlemen. That is skills. As Barbaneth gets taken down, Gert gets taken down. As it looks to be some nasty goings on round the side here. And here is the 32nd Massachusetts blobbing up somewhat. Oh, heavens, this is brutal. Down goes back camp. Nasty, nasty goings on the riverside here. Abraham Puddle trying to defend himself and getting his feet wet. He's backing up and he's running out of space to back up. No, he goes under the bridge. Smart play by Mr. Puddle. And also, look at that. Now, what I don't understand is why would you fight with a sword that small? I mean, that's not really a small. That's not really small. That's more of a toothpick. And down goes Pilo, so that serves him right. Never mind. Not sure why there's still sound there, but never mind. More people continue to get murdered horribly on the riverside. As Ipoh is defending himself against Malgrim, Colour Sergeant from the 32nd Massachusetts. And look at these fine fellows. Who's this gentleman standing there watching it? As Shezza gets taken down, Bellyfort gets murdered. Recruit Davy from the 10th New York is watching. Corporal Basic. Bumblebonts with fine pipe. There's T. Dunker from the Rogan Sharpshooters. Let's see what's going on. Oh, heavens, the cavalry still exists. That's going to be a problem for both sides, as you can see. As now the cavalry is charging in, so we could be talking about cavalry on cavalry action. As Smithy from the Rhode Islanders gets finished off. As you can see, Submariner going on here from the slightly damp Confederate State Cavalry. As Charles Moose is murdered. No, not the Moose. As the 20th Maine. Supporting the artillery. Pol Pot. Complete with Tokyo. Who's this fine fellow? It is, of course, the Diddles. Checking through his spyglass. Checking, making sure everything's right. I don't think we've had a artillery kill yet from poor Diddles. So Diddles continuing his fine work. Oh, watch out. As Tokyo is removing that horse out of the equation. Pol Pot continuing. More fire coming in. Let's see if we can find out what's going on as we move in on the 32nd Massachusetts. as they are coming under intensive scrutiny and fire as Bumblebonts gets murdered. Down goes Bumblebonts, killed by Criffin. There's Criffin there, the murderer of the Bonts. And now you've got this gentleman here, Lionel Watson, Staff Lieutenant. Got to be careful, as Bambaya gets taken out as well by Malgrim. Ah, look at this, it's the Hinkle. Out comes the sword. And down goes Hinkle. So, Hinkle's horse ride went well there. Oh, bless poor Hinkle. Oh dear, poor Hinkle. Fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Anyway, you can see multiple people still continuing to get horribly murdered. And a little bit of riverside melee occurring. Down goes Alan as well. As also you can see a riverside battle here between Tuvington and Freddo. Out comes Freddo. Huzzah indeed. Oh, down goes Freddo. Killed very effectively there by Minty. So, let's have a look at the number. Oh, heavens! Did you see that? As Demon gets taken down, there goes Criffin. And we're looking at 20 versus 23. Oh, Mr. Civilized Bear, no less. Hello. Now, recruit Shuckle from 1st Connecticut. Tin and McGarth getting into a punch-up. These guys will be moving out. Yoshi practicing his cavalry moves. That's all important. Saber slides to 32nd Massachusetts. Moving out. 2nd Lieutenant Wolfus. And who's holding the flag? Colour Sergeant Malgrim. Holding Old Glory up with pride. There is Private Minty. And this is what they're looking to. Their quarry. Behind these earthenworks lays Ludulus, Seagurk, Mogulwolf, Boole, Winters, Defender Corvin. Seagurk just took out Malgrim. Brigadier General Cooper also in there as well. And you can see now the troops moving over. Sneaking around on the side. Looking for an opportunity as we follow the Civilized Bear. As Bull gets taken down by Finn with a fine shot. Panda P also killed. In comes the 1st Connecticut. Oh! Oh, fine block by Tiernan. Fantastic reaction. Let's see. Hiding behind the cannons. Oh, barge to the floor. That's not good. As down goes Captain Jameson. There's Winters getting involved with his cotton bud. Gonna clean your ears out. Or clean your horse. As the cavalry now getting involved. As Seagurt gets taken down. As Podman's working on assassinating the old horse. Oh, very close shot there by Podman. Unfortunately, unsuccessful. Wolfus trying to defend. Oh, Wolfus managing to find one of the enemy. But finally getting sliced to bits. Ludulus suffering from a bit of damage, as you can see. So, Yoshi manages to get onto a horse. And the beacon is toggled onto O'Shea. So, here we go. Buster Kilrain. Matt. O'Shea. Private J. Pol Pot. Dagon. And Tokyo. That there is the late Mr. Diddles, unfortunately. Sorry, late Mr. Diddles, you are no more. As the cannons are still continuing to fire defiantly at the enemy. However, Major Dagon. Now, if anyone's going to find a cannonball, it will be him. He has a tendency to find cannonball with his faces. With his face, I should say. Or cannonballs with his face, yeah. As you can hear, I'm still germed up. And oh, what a joy it is. How we love it. Anyway, we are waiting. 10 versus 7. Oh, that's an ambitious shot. I'll give him that. As Moga Wolf is moving up. Yoshi waiting for the off. With Brigadier General Cooper waiting to give the charge. Go Trek 2, of course. And Yoshi, and at the front, Captain Kato. So, now it's a quiet period, waiting for what is the inevitable battle. Major Dagon, practicing with his pistol, may need it soon. Waiting for the inevitable. As indeed are we. Here we go. Let's hope he's got the right heel, otherwise it's going to be a very, very long run. So, he's going to be looking for an opportunity and a position to place across this river. There we go. Looks like they're making a run directly at. So it's going to be interesting to see what occurs as Tokyo is waiting. And Winters catches that shot from Tokyo. As poor old Winters is no more. Shot in the river. Or shot before he even got to the river. As Moga Wolf killed. Major Dagon shot by Piquant. Fantastic. Dagon kills Moga Wolf. Moga Wolf then dies. 1 for 1, he says. That's a victory in Dagon's book. Down goes Longulus. Down goes Matt. Cannon fire comes in. And the last moments. Oh, down goes. Oh, Brigadier General Cooper's in trouble. He's under his horse, quite literally. Down goes another horse. And Captain Kato immediately Grand Theft Horses another horse. Go Trek is finished off by O'Shea. Piquant. Oh, look at that. And a fine stab into Jay. And now things are looking bad for O'Shea. He's up against a lot of enemy. Oh, but he kills Rye 1459. Rawr. Last man. Possibly. Yes, definitely last man. As Sarius kills him. Oh dear. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That has been it for this evening. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And we'll see you again for more North and South next time. Take care.